hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? So I'm coming to you guys with another recap. So this is going to be a new series that I am going to be recapping. So hopefully you guys are here for it. So I'm going to be recapping the Impact on Atlanta on BT Plus. So hopefully y'all go tune in for these. So you already know the show is about Ari, Jada, Des, Tay, and Lakia. So it's 5 of them. It's following like the lives of them being like a big influence on social media and the industry, blase, 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 especially on social media. First of all, I tried to watch the episode, right, on BT Plus because they have a sickening situation deal on BT Plus. It's for 99 cents for 3 months. So I'm like, okay, let me just sign up, whatever. When the show done, I'll cancel it. So then I try to sign up. The episode, I signed up, right? The episode wasn't even up. So I'm like, wait a minute, what is going on? Episode's not up. I keep refreshing it. Maybe tried on my phone. Episode still didn't work. So I said, bet. I go on my favorite pirated website. You feel me? The entertainers that want it, hit me on the socials or whatever. Yeah. I go on my favorite pirated website. It called that episode. BT, I need to do better. Ain't no way y'all not able to put up the episode after it airs, because I tried to watch it yesterday. It aired Wednesday. Today is it aired Tuesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. Today's Thursday, right? So I tried to watch it a day after it aired, and it wasn't on y'all website. So what's really good? What's really good? In the words of Jameson from Bad Boys, I Love You Her. Y'all need to get y'all stuff together because y'all just lost a subscriber. So I very much canceled my subscription, babes, and watched it on my pirated website. Because guess what? We're going to watch it on the pirated website for the free. Since girlies want to not have their stuff together and have the episode up. So sorry, BT, I just lost a subscription. Y'all better fire whoever doing that. Y'all work in the backgrounds and stuff. So it starts off with their intros. So they show they did their intros really nice. Like they show like the social media followings of each person. They show like how long they've been on the social media platform, their businesses, base. So the first person we get introduced, of course, is the Ice Queen herself, Ari. So they show how much Instagram followers she has and everything. And y'all, the most interesting that I found on that show is P is the executive producer. If y'all don't know, P, I call him Pickle Nose P, y'all, is the label head of quality control. So he's basically the executive producer of this show. So I'm like, okay, shout out to P for, tapping into other bags instead of just music. So first we saw Jada's story and stuff. And her story to me was the most inspiring because she really built herself from the ground up. Like she was building herself before the baby was even a thought of. Lil Baby was even a thought of, to be honest. Of course, she mentions Lil Baby. And she says his first name. She calls him by the first name. She goes, so I'm with I got a baby with Lil Baby, aka Dominique. So me and Dominique have been going out for like a decade or something now, and like we have a baby together, Loyal, and And the other day, right, Loyal was posted on social media. I think so, just Shade Room reposted it, and they were making comments about Royal and stuff like that. And this is why Instagram to me is not the tea, because like y'all was going in on this boy because he had like feminine characteristics. Y'all gotta understand, this little boy is around girls all the time. Jada is like a girl magnet. She's around models, all this type of stuff. So if he's picking up mannerisms and stuff, the social media people that was commenting that, y'all pieces of crap, because y'all commented, oh, y'all raising this little boy to be gay, like they was going into on that boy to the point where they had to remove, Shade Room had to remove the post because they were going in on a child. Like you guys are really like pieces of crap for doing stuff like that. The ones that was commenting that, like, that's really nasty. Like that boy not even like 7 yet, and y'all commenting that about him. Sad. So then Ari was talking about how she gets 40 to 50K, y'all, a booking. Sister Girl says she gets 50K a booking. So she makes just as much as a rapper. You feel me? She makes just as much as a rapper. And she was just like, yeah, before I used to make like 10, 15K, but now I make like 40 to 50K. I'm like, girl, do you need an assistant? Because I'll assist you, girl. if you give me a little chunk of that 50, 40, just cut it. You know what I mean? Give me 45%. I'm like, but she does have an assistant, I guess. Tucson, I would consider him. That's that's her assistant, but he's always around her. So she was saying people criticize her for not having a talent, and she says being a bad is her talent. I said, all right, if that's what you want to claim. But the thing is with Ari though, you can say what you want about her, that she's a baby mom's. She got famous for being a baby mom, but some people are baby moms and they don't capitalize off of it. So shout out to her for capitalizing off of it, because it's not easy thing to do or whatever. And then she was just like, yeah, I have, a baby called Yosan, and like, I'll do anything for Yosan. Like, I'm in this interview right now, and if he called right now, I'll leave this interview like right now. Like, that's my son. I love me some Yosan. She loved her some Yosan. I was like, oh, Yosan's hair is everything. You know how he has that big curly hair. So Ari, y'all, talked about losing her point at one point. Remember that interview she did about, she mentioned like a DV comment, domestic boop boop comment, and then she kind of skimmed over. I'm like, girl, take accountability for what you said, because it was a situation to where somebody was getting like abused or whatever. And she was just like, I like when an N-word like rough me up. Like, I like that type of stuff. Mind you, she's being sponsored by Savage by Fenty. And we all know what happened to Rihanna. So she kind of like skimmed over that and didn't really like go into detail about it. She was like, yeah, me and my girl, we was just kind of like keen about it. And I'm like, come on. Like, it was a little bit deeper than that, but it's okay. She skimmed over it. But she said she lost the deal. And I believe she said it was like 150K sponsorship that she lost. I said, hey, big mistake on that one. But the way she made it seem like she don't care. Like, at the end of the day, she gonna get another bag. But y'all, I'm so glad y'all, this show is not on TV and it's on a streaming platform, or in my case, the pirated website. Shout out to you. I ain't gonna say the name because I don't want people reporting it and everything like that. But it's very popular. I'm not gonna lie. But if it was on actual BET, people would be talking a lot of crap about Ari, because she was cussing a lot around Yosan. So I was like, I know people would be going in on her on social media if they see if it was on television, because more people would have more access to it, because she was saying the F word, the S word all around Yosan. But Yosan wasn't repeating it back. And he don't seem like the type of kid that would repeat it back. So, but I just know they were going in on sis. So then we get introduced to Tay. You already know he does all the girls' hairs or whatever. He talked about how like he moved to Atlanta with like $1,000 in a dream, and then he got his start from Portia. I said, not Miss freaking Frat gave him his start. I said, oh, we see Portia. This was when Portia, before Portia became an African hunter, where she had the black hair or whatever, and she had that black dress. And I remember that look too. I was like, oh shoot, like that's who did that. So that was one of his first celebrity clienteles that he ever did. And then he was talking about how he always dreamed about working with Nicki Minaj. She said everybody that he wanted to work with and wrote down, he got to work with. So that's good for him. He ended up meeting with Dream Doll. And this is my whole thing. I could have sworn they said Dream Doll was going to be a part of this show. But I guess Dream Doll doesn't live in Atlanta full time. I believe she lives in New York full time. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I could have sworn when this show was getting rumored to start that she was going to be a part of the show, but she wasn't. So she's just like, Tay, oh my God, like, oh my God, Tay, like, why you not ready to wear my bracelet that I bought you? You bugging, Tay, like, we're supposed to match. Like, they hugged and stuff like that. He was kissing on her a lot. This is why people think that Tay be effing her, because the way he kissed her, it wasn't like a hey sis, it was like a, I was like, ooh, like you gonna turn her around just like because I was like, whoa, like they was like really like they're really that close though. So they were talking about how like Dream Doll has a video with French Montana, the ice cream dream. Shout out to Dream Doll. You know I love me some Dream Doll. If y'all haven't checked out her album, like I've been promoting it on this channel, y'all need to check out Dream Doll's Life in Plastic 3, the finale, because it slaps. Okay. So Tay and Ari end up meeting for a pole dance class. Uh and Tucson was there too. So they all dancing, they doing a pole dancing class. They the pole dancers like asking them like, oh, what y'all nickname gonna be? Ari's like, my nickname gonna be Toxic. I think that's raw. Like that's real raw. Like, yeah, my name Toxic. I'm like, yep, you're going by what people think you are, Ari. So then they start talking about Pickle Nose Pea Party. So they get on the subject of that, and then Tucson is like, did you see Jada? Like, you saw Jada over there at the party. Like, did you see Jada? And then Ari was just like, yeah, but like, I saw her, but I ain't speak. Like, we not really cool like that no more. So like, I ain't think it was cool to speak. And then they even show a flashback to the promo of this show, the photo shoot that you see right here. And even during this photo shoot, they weren't even speaking, y'all. Ain't that crazy? They weren't even speaking because like they showed them and Jada was just standing there. She was just like, and then Ari's just like, they wasn't talking at all. I said, oh, here's my whole thing with their thingy. I feel like Ari is jealous of Jada's youthfulness because Ari is older than Jada, not by a lot, but it's like for her to already do as close as to what Ari has done at her age, that's very impressive. And I think Jada kind of feels a little threatened by that because they're the two biggest Instagram girls. So it's like they're competing head to head. That's where the animosity comes from. I hate when they're like, oh, it's Ari's just like, like it's a little awkward or whatever, because like me and Jada, we used to like live next to each other, and like my baby, your son loves Loyal. Like they brothers, you feel me? And I'm just like, the awkwardness doesn't come from anything y'all gotta go. It comes from the competitiveness. That's where the awkwardness comes from between you guys. Like, let's not make it seem like it's something else. They play dates and all. No, it's because, girl, you're doing what I'm doing, and I want to beat you. Jada has more Instagram followers than Ari. Ari, I think, is threatened by that. That's just me. Let me know what y'all think. So then we see Lakia in the studio, right? We see Lakia in the studio, whatever. And y'all, I love female GOAT. I was really disappointed that there was a rapper, y'all, allegedly, that came out and said that Lakia took his song. So Lakia basically took that female GOAT type of rap beat and kind of took it on her own. And if you guys hear it, I'm telling you, it's the same thing. I would play it, but due to copyright, I can't. It's the same thing. I was like, wow. So I was kind of disappointed because I love that song, especially when JC hopped on it. So she was talking about how she could feel like she could be a bigger artist, baze. And then Pickle Nose P calls up. And she says the reason why she feels like she's not big enough is because she hasn't opened up to her fan base and stuff like that. And I think that's true too, because it's like the reason why I like Dreams Wall is because I find her funny. Like, besides all, you got to erase the BGC 16 out of your head, like the Bad Girls Club thing. Besides all of that, if you watch her YouTube and like on social media and stuff, she's actually a funny person. That's why I like Dreams Wall. And I give her a chance. I give her music a chance. That's the biggest thing when it comes to artists. Your audience and your fans have to be able to connect with you on like a personal level. They have to like you. Liking your music is one thing, but if I don't like you, why would I want to support you? You get what I'm saying? So that's why I love me some Dreams Wall. So she was saying she feels like she needs to connect with her fans more because she's very shy, baze. And Pickle Nose P sends over Jada to give her like business advice and stuff. And the whole time I was Mr. P was talking to Lakia, I was like, you better not be telling her to rap like Cardi B and all that stuff, because we've seen that clip during this week. You know, when you telling JT, oh, you need to rap like Cardi. I hope he doesn't do that to all of his artists, because that's kind of wrong. Okay, not all your artists should sound like Mr. P. Okay, Mr. P. And then Jada comes over, she's giving her like business advice and how to like make herself into like a business. And the next thing we see Jada meet up with Dez. So Dez is like the most, I feel like that's the least person on the show that y'all probably least familiar with, her and Lakia. But Dez is the one at the very, very top of Tay's head. as you guys can see. So she used to date Future or whatever. So Future made like this song, or I think it was a song or album, made it seem as if like he never liked her. So that's the whole thing. She was saying how like her and Future, they never broke up on some nasty stuff. Like it was never nothing to where it was like a nasty breakup. They actually broke up amicably and all this type stuff. So we didn't find too much about her on this episode, but it seems like we're gonna find more about her during the season. And then we also see y'all Jada started talking about Ari, like meeting with Ari. So then it was funny when Ari and Tucson and Tay was meeting at the strip club thing. It was just like Tucson messy. He was like, Jada look good. Like, you ain't see her? She was a little thick some. What you think? And then Ari's just like, I don't know. Like, I'll speak to her. I don't speak to her. Like, she cool, but I was just like, yo, hating that. Yo, hating. I'm sorry. Jada's that girl. Like, to me, Jada is more that girl than Ari is that girl because she just has that look. Like, she just has that look. And, like, she's the most natural out of all the Instagram girls look-wise to me. I'm sorry. Facial-wise, I know people have accused her of getting facial work done and everything like that. But Ari, you could tell she's had work done to her face. Jada, you can a little bit, but not as much as Ari. So, like, to me, she's that girl. I'm just saying, what y'all think? So they start talking about, Jada then start talking about how she needs to meet up with Ari because there's some awkwardness between them. Like I said, it's not awkwardness, it's competitiveness. And the episode ends off with them about to meet and then them kind of like about to talk and stuff like that, and it ends off there. So yeah, let me know what y'all think about this episode. The next episode, we're going to see them talk it out. I guess it's about play dates and everything like that. Y'all want to be the #1 Instagram girl. Okay, that's what it's about. All right, entertainers, leave your comments down below. Let me know what y'all think about this series. If you guys did check it out. All right, and we are out, babies.
Ain't no personal thing.